Well, hello folks, LA Little here with TA Today, and I want to tackle Bitcoin today. There's been a lot of consternation of late because of the way this thing has been trading, and basically it's been trading straight back down after it had that blow off top that happened when the Bitcoin ETFs were approved and started trading. A lot of volume there, you left volume at the top. It was an ugly candle though, and you got to sell off as a result of that. But, should you be worried about Bitcoin? Is it over? Is that it? Well, I don't think so. Let's walk our way through this. The first thing to look at is here. This is on a daily. On the daily, you got a test of that swing point low. Volume there, quite high compared to the volume here. No comparison, right? Little pickaxe type reversal. It was also an attempt to test that one. That one also had high volume, and you had a gap. All of that combined, you get a little pickaxe reversal. That's going to push it back up. Where can it trade back up to? Well, it could come back up into this area here. It could just hit the tops of this, but whatever it does, my expectation is it's not going to make new highs. It's going to roll back over, come back down, and break one of these two swing points, if not both. Maybe fill the gap, maybe do a retest back into here. That's the ideal spot. Now that's 38 basically. Okay, so 38. Why would it do that? Well, look over here at your MTTFs. This is mean time to failure, cumulative mean time to failure of the trend. If you look at all trends across all stocks, across all cryptos, you're going to see that when you get up that high, you need to reset. Well, how do you reset? Well, you have to break a swing point low. How are you going to break a swing point low? Well, you got to get under it. You got to close under it. And so this is going to cause a reset. More than likely, this is going to reset probably after one more bounce. Now, next question is, what's it going to do longer term, right? If we look at the intermediate term. Well, over here, using that same concept, you're 77%. You're getting stretched. That means that more than likely you're going to have to break a swing point low here. Where's the swing point low there? Well, it's just right underneath. So we're talking about 39,978 on a weekly basis. Can it change trend here? Yeah. Matter of fact, it should. As a matter of fact, you want it to. Why? Because the long term is bullish and it's freshly minted. This can go a long time. And so when you take these into effect, what you're going to see is you're going to see a little bit of a retrace into here. Over here on the daily, that was on the weekly. On the daily, you're going to see a retrace, probably fill this gap, get into this. It's in the 38 area, right? And that's where you're going to get the buy. And if I go over to the monthly, this is what you really want to focus on. I mean, this thing can make huge runs, right? It's actually making a huge run now. Those lows back here in the 16,000s, it's been quite a move off of those lows already. A pullback is normal. Matter of fact, you just broke a swing point high telling you the trend is bullish, which is what we see here. A retrace and retest of that is a normal event. That's not abnormal. And so that price point is 39,902. Again, all these numbers line up. I expect you're going to get back into that. You're going to test back into it. And then what is it going to do? Well, it's going to finish off these ABCDs to the upside. You had one here at 49.28. We got up to about 48.8 or so on that spike. Going to come back and it's going to take that out, and then I want you to focus on the long term. What's the number? It's over 102,000. Folks, this is where it eventually wants to go. All this small stuff in here, yeah, it's 10-15%, huge numbers, and so it looks big, but we're talking about even bigger numbers in the end. That's Bitcoin. Don't get shaken out of this thing. If you want to trade around a core position, that's fine. You got enough volatility, you probably should be doing that. But in the long run, you want to hold some of this because it is going higher over time. I'm LA Little. That is Bitcoin.